Dear secondary stage students from all over Egypt, welcome to our English program. Today we are going to start Unit 10. What is the title of Unit 10? It's What's Your Job? It's a very important subject and it's very necessary for every one of you. What is the job that you would like to do in the future? In this unit, we are going to know how to choose the best job which is suitable for us. We are going to know the skills, how to develop our skills which are needed in every job. Before we start, let's see our objectives for this unit. By the end of this lesson, you will be able to determine the central idea of the reading text and scan for details. You're going to find the meaning of unfamiliar words and express your opinion about your dream job. Let me ask you a question. What kind of jobs are popular with young people in Egypt today? Let's discuss together the jobs which are very famous and are very popular for students or for young men nowadays in Egypt. What are they? First, we have the job of a photographer, for example. A photographer. We have the job of a fashion designer. You see many young women try to make clothes and they try to design clothes. This is a fashion designer. We have also the photographer, someone who can take photos in a party. This is a photographer. And online store owner. Some people try to buy and sell things online. This is a online store. And a cafe owner. Some young men like to open a cafe for young men to have drinks or light meals. So these are some of the important jobs which are very famous nowadays in Egypt. Do you like to work any one of these jobs, or do you have any other dream job? Let's see together. What do you need to get a job? In order to get a job, what do you need? We need some skills, some qualifications, some experience. We have two kinds of experience or two kinds of skills. We have soft skills and hard skills. What are soft skills and what are hard skills? Soft skills are the qualities which are needed for a job. The qualities like you are well organized, you go to your work at the exact times. So this is called soft skill. You are well organized, you are punctual, you are sociable. This is soft skill. What about the hard skill? The hard skill like that you speak English well or you have computer skill, these are hard skills. So in order to get a job, you need some skills, you need to have experience about the field you are working in, and you need qualification. What's a qualification? Qualification that something you studied and you take a certificate for. This is qualification. So when I say that you are qualified, it means that you studied this field well and you have a certificate, you have a degree from university, so you have qualification. So let me summarize again. What do we need to get a job? We need soft skills and the hard skills. What are the soft skills? Soft skills are the qualities which describe your characters, like being punctual or well organized. What about the hard skills? The hard skills like computer or language. Okay. Here we have some definitions in which we are going to discuss the words which we are going to meet in the reading text. We have the word rewarding. What does it mean, rewarding? As you see in the picture, someone is holding a cup, so he has a reward. So what's rewarding means doing something that makes you feel good. When you do something that people appreciate and you feel good about yourself, you say that this thing is rewarding. For example, when I say that the job of a teacher is a rewarding job. What's a rewarding job? It means that it makes me feel good. It makes me feel that I help other people to understand the lessons, so I feel good. I feel satisfied. That's rewarding. So rewarding can be satisfying. We have another word, the word apply. when we want to get a job, we apply for a job. So what does it mean to apply for a job? Means to make a formal request, usually in writing, to make a formal request, to fill in an application. Here we have the preposition for. Let's discuss together. تعالوا نتناقش كده مع بعض. كلمة apply for مش بس بتاخد ال preposition for، لكن ممكن كمان تاخد preposition to. فأقول I apply to the company for a job. Okay? We have the word training. What does it mean, training? Of course, it's a familiar word to you. Training means learning skills you need for a job. So before you start a job, you can have a training. You can have a training. What does it mean, training? It means that you try to learn the skills needed for the job. So you can stay for some time in a company in order to learn some skills and in order to do the job perfectly. This is a training. We have also the word stressful. Sometimes our work can be stressful. Look at the girl in the picture here. She's studying and she is worried about the exam. So we say that the exams are stressful, or she is stressed. If we wanted to describe the girl, I will say that she is stressed. But if I describe the exam itself, I will say it's stressful. So what does it mean, stressful? Stressful means something that makes me worried. When I say I'm worried about the exam, so I am stressed and the exams are stressful. So if you describe the exam, it will be stressful. If you describe yourself, you will be stressed. Stressed means you are under stress. You are worried about something. We have the word skill. Of course, we discussed the word skill and we said that it's very important for a job. What does it mean, skill? Means the ability to do something. So when I say that he has the skill to speak English well, means he has the ability. He has the skill to use the computer, means he has the ability to use the computer. What about the word contract? Contract means a legal agreement. Legal agreement means a document that you sign. As you see here in the picture, someone is signing the contract. You can have a contract for what? For renting a flat, for example. If you rent a flat, you sign a contract. If you start a job, you sign a contract. So what does it mean, a contract? Means a document or an agreement that you sign and you have to be committed to this agreement. What about the word practical? The word practical means relating to activities, something you can do with your hands, relating to real activities and events more than ideas. So when I say be practical, means go down to earth and try to do something related to activities. You can do something with your own hands. So when I say something is practical, means we can do it in our everyday life. We have the word qualifications, and I discussed with you the word qualification before. The word qualification means that you have a degree, you have knowledge, you have certificate about something. So qualifications means the skills or knowledge that make you eligible for a job or work. So again, what's a qualification? It means the knowledge or the experience or the study, the things which you have studied and you have taken a certificate or a degree for it. So when I say you are qualified, means you have information, you have knowledge about something. We have the word casualty department. What's casualty department? Casualty department means emergency room in a hospital. So when someone is in an accident, for example, and they hurry to the hospital, what is the first department which he goes? He goes to the casualty department, means the emergency department. Again, we have the word professional. When I say he is a professional lawyer, a professional teacher, professional footballer, it means that the person is qualified in this profession and that he takes money from it. So he earns money from doing this profession or from this job. So a professional person is qualified person and he earns his money from this field. What is the opposite of professional? The opposite is amateur. So someone who is amateur is someone who does a job just for pleasure, not for money. Now let's read the reading text and see the vocab which we have been introduced to. Here we are introduced to two people talking about their job. First we have Ali. Ali works in the casualty department in a busy hospital. He says that despite the long hours and hard works in his job, it's incredibly rewarding. Do you remember the word rewarding? We said that it's satisfying. He works in the casualty department and he thinks that his job is a rewarding job. Why did he choose to become a nurse? Well, I have always enjoyed caring for people. Look at the word care and the preposition for, to care for. He enjoys caring for people, so it seemed the natural thing to do. I decided to apply to nursing college. You notice here we use the preposition to, not for. We apply to the nursing college, but we apply for a job. We apply to a place for a job. So I decided to apply to a nursing college, did my training, and then got the job here. What skills do you need to be a successful nurse? What are the skills needed for a nurse? You need to be a good communicator. What's communicator? Communicator means to communicate with people, to deliver your ideas. A lot of nursing is about listening to people's worries and explaining what the doctors are going to do. You need to have good medical knowledge too, but understanding and the kindness are really important. So the most important part of a nurse's job is to be communicator, to be caring, to be loving, to be understanding, and to be kind. We have another example. A woman called Nadia is talking about her job. She's a scientist and works in a laboratory as a scientist, as a chemist. She works in the field of chemistry. Why did you choose to become a scientist? My best subject at school was chemistry. So we have the word chemist and we have the word chemistry. Chemistry is the field itself, the subject itself, chemistry, and the chemist is the person who studies chemistry. So I decided to study it at university. After I graduated, I got a 2-year contract to work here. Do you remember the word contract? Contract means an agreement you sign. What do you like best about your job, Nadia? I'm a very practical person, and a lot of my job is about trying to improve products or develop new ones. I enjoy the challenges and the variety of my work. What is challenge? Challenge means something difficult you wanted to do. And variety means the differences. Every day is different from the other day. So variety means things which are different. Are there any challenges in your job? Of course, any job has challenges. It can sometimes be difficult when you are working on several products and each one has a deadline to meet. What does it mean, deadline? Deadline is the last time you had to finish something. So if I say the deadline for this homework is next Sunday, so Sunday is the last time you can handle your homework. So the deadline is the last time you can finish a task or a job. What qualifications do you need to be a successful scientist? Obviously, you need a degree. Of course, if you wanted to be a scientist, you wanted to have a degree in science, but you also have to be good at problem solving. You can solve the problems. It's important to be able to communicate your ideas to other people, and that can be difficult sometimes if you are not scientists. Now, after reading the text, let's answer some questions on the text. What skills did Ali and Nadia think are important for the job? Let's remember كده together. يلا نفتكر مع بعض اللي احنا قريناه في التكست. احنا قلنا ان نادية وعلي they are both good communicators. They are both qualified for their jobs. They are both caring and loving to their jobs. But there is something in common between them. Something in common. Yeah, both of them, their job need one thing. What is this thing? To be a good communicator. What is to be a good communicator? Means that you can communicate with your colleagues, with your friends, you can deliver your ideas, you can express your opinion. To be a good communicator means you can communicate with people well. So what skills did Ali and Nadia think are important for their jobs? This is communication skills. So what are communication skills? Communication skills means the ability to talk to people and to express yourself and to understand their opinion and to deliver your ideas. Question 2, find the antonym for the word relaxing in the text. When we read the text, we said that some jobs are stressful. So stressful means the opposite of relaxing. What's relaxing? Relaxing means you feel comfortable, you are not worried about anything. But stressful means you are worried. So when I ask you about the antonym, what is the antonym? The antonym is the opposite meaning. The antonym is the opposite meaning of a word. So what is the antonym of relaxing? Relaxing means not worrying about anything and very comfortable. So the opposite is stressful. As we said, stressful means worried about something. Find the synonym for the word diversity in the text. What's diversity? Diversity means different things. We found a word in the text which means variety. In the text we have the word variety. What does it mean variety? When I say I have variety of colors. تعالوا معايا كده أشرح لكم كلمة variety. What's variety? Variety means various things or different things. So when I say if I went to a job and I wanted to ask about different colors of this dress, for example, the shop assistant will say I have a variety of colors. I have a variety means I have different colors. So variety means many different things. And diversity again means many different things. So diversity and variety are similar meaning. So they are synonym. Remember well the word synonym and the word antonym. The word antonym means the opposite and the word synonym means the similar meaning. So the similar meaning of the word diversity is variety. Let's answer some questions on the text and the vocab which we have discussed together up till now. Number 1, I will apply in writing the job advertised in the newspaper. I will apply in writing the job. As you see here, apply in writing, but apply for a job. So when I say apply for a job, يبقى احنا قلنا 3 prepositions بتيجي مع كلمة apply. Apply in writing, apply to a place, apply for the job. Question number 2, although teaching is difficult profession, it is very. So although it's a difficult job, but it's very hard, boring, rewarding, disappointing. When I say although, it means there is a contrast. There are different ideas. We have a sentence saying that it's difficult, but it's rewarding. So there is opposite meaning here. It's difficult, but I like it. It's rewarding for me. It makes me feel rewarded or satisfied. So we say that it's a difficult job, but it's a rewarding job. Question number 3. My CV includes my personal details and my CV. What's a CV? CV is the history in which you write your experience, your skills, and so on. When you apply for a job, they ask you for your CV. So what's a CV? CV means you write in it all the details about yourself. So in a CV, you write your personal details and write your qualifications. What are the qualifications that you have got? What is the degree which you have taken from university and so on. So the word qualification. Number 4, my ambition is to have A in medicine to have a respectable job. My ambition, my aim, my goal in life is to take A in medicine, a class in medicine, a mark in medicine, a reward in medicine, or a degree. Yes, it's a degree. What does it mean, a degree? Means again the qualification or the certificate which you have taken from university. When you finish your university, you can take a degree. So we say, I have a degree from Alex University. Question number 5. My neighbor is a person. He always offers us help. I wanted to describe my neighbor. What is the quality which can describe his neighbor? And that he always offers help. When someone offers help, so he is careful, caring, or careless. Of course, here I want an adjective. I want to describe someone, so I wanted to use an adjective. So I will exclude the word care. Care is not the right answer. What about careful? Careful means that he takes care of things. But caring means loving, means offering help to other people. So when I say the nurse cares for the patient, means she looks after the patients. So when I say my neighbor is caring person, means he is a loving person and he is a helpful person. He tries to care for other people and help other people. So he's a caring person. And the word careless, of course, is the opposite meaning of the word careful. Careful, when I say a careful driver, means he drives carefully and he drives well, but a careless driver drives badly. Question number 6. The professional player refused to renew with his club. The professional player refused to renew his contract. Do you remember the word contract? Contract means an agreement you sign. So the player didn't want to agree to play again for this club. So we have the word contract. What about contraction? Contraction means become smaller. And the construction means building. So when I say the government will construct a hospital, means build a hospital. What about contract? Contract means become smaller. So when I say metals contract when they are cooled, metals contract means they become smaller in size when they are cooled. But the word contract, this is the word we studied today. This is an agreement. So here in this sentence, we are going to choose contract. Question number 7. My nephew is working in the department in a big hospital. My nephew is working in the department in a hospital. What is a department in a hospital? Casual department or casualty department? Cause or causative? Of course, it's casualty department. Casualty department means the emergency room in which the patient goes first when he arrives at a hospital. So it's casualty department, the emergency room. Now let's discuss together if there are jobs which are suitable for men and other jobs that are suitable for women. Do you think that there are jobs suitable for men and other suitable for women? تعالوا نتناقش كده مع بعض. Are there any jobs that can be suitable for men and others that can be suitable for women? Of course, men can do jobs which need physical power. A man has a physical power and he can do the job which needs physical power, such as working as a mining engineer or a mechanic. But women score better and women do jobs better if the job needs caring, like working as a nurse. So the qualities make them excellent teachers, nurses, and working in the career of public relations. So if I ask you, again, تعالوا مع بعض كده نشوف are there any jobs which are suitable for women and other that are suitable for men? Yes, of course, as we said. Which skills are usually needed for finding a job? What are the skills we need to find a job? We need to be a good communicator, as we said, to communicate with people and to speak with them. We need to be flexible. What does it mean, flexible? It means to adapt to different situations, to adapt إنك بتتكيف مع المواقف, to be flexible. And again, to be confident. Confident means you trust yourself, you trust your abilities, to be confident of yourself. And to be honest and loyal. Of course, these are both very important, to be honest and very important to be loyal to your job or your work. And again, we have the word punctual. What does it mean, punctual? Punctual means you arrive to your job or to your work at on time. You arrive on time. You are always on time. You never come late to your job. This is punctual. And again, the word reliable. Reliable means that people can depend on you. People can rely on you. You are a very trusted person, and people trust you. This is reliable. So these are the skills which are needed for a job. Here we have the job of a firefighter, a person whose job is to extinguish fire or to put out fire. This is a very risky job, a firefighter. The firefighter uses a fire engine. As you see here in the picture, what is a fire engine? It's a vehicle carrying firefighters and equipment for the fighting large fires. What about the siren? The siren is a device that makes a loud warning. It makes a signal, it makes a warning that the ambulance or the police car is coming. This is the siren. What skills does a firefighter need? Of course, the firefighter needs to be flexible, risk taker, because there is great danger in his job, so he is a risk taker, he takes risk, and hardworking and again, team player, because he works in a team and everyone has a role to play. We have also the word partnership. Apprenticeship is a period of time working in order to learn a skill, like training. Do you remember the word training? Here again we have apprenticeship. It's a period of time you spend in order to learn a job. And the apprentice is someone who is a trainee. He is someone who is learning a job. What about the attendant? Attendant is someone who works in a public place, like the flight attendant or the gas station attendant, as you see here in this picture. Someone who helps us and serves us in a public place. Construction, I explained this word before, it means building. And a degree, we discussed this word, it means a qualification you get from university. Here we have some questions on this vocab. Number one is a period of time working to learn new skills. What is a period of time learning to work a skill? This is, of course, as we said, apprenticeship. So the definition of apprenticeship is a period of time working to learn a skill. Question number two, the flight helps passengers on the plane. The flight attendant, as we said, flight attendant means someone who helps me, who serves me, who offers me food and drink on a plane. This is flight attendant. Question number three, the Arab Contractors Company is responsible for a lot of course, the Arab Contractors, this is a company for building. It builds many great buildings. So it is responsible for construction. We have the word construction, which means building. Question number four, Muhammad is a person. You can depend on him. Someone you can depend on is a reliable person. Reliable person. We have the word dishonest, the word cheat, the word unfaithful. All these words are bad qualities. But we have the word reliable, which means a person you can trust, a person you can depend on. Question number seven, you should be of your potentials to achieve success in your life. Potentials are your abilities. You should be confident, of course. We have the word confidence, this is a noun, and we have the word confident, this is the adjective. So you have to be confident of your potential, of your abilities. You can trust yourself. To be confident means to trust yourself. Question number eight, the receptionist should be a good to be able to make tourists understand him. Of course, the receptionist wants to be a good communicator. To be a communicator means to communicate with people well, to understand them, and you can deliver your ideas to them. Okay, the new employee is, he never comes late. The person who is punctual never comes late. As we said before, the word punctual means someone who arrives on time. He is someone who never comes late to his work. Okay, now we arrive to the end of our session. I hope it was useful for you. we studied a very important and useful subject. It's finding a job. What are the skills you need to find a job? As we said, there are skills you need, you have to work on yourself to prepare yourself for a job. So you have to have soft skills, means you have qualities in your character like being well organized or punctual or good communicator, and you have hard skills like studying computer skills, studying languages, and so on. So I hope it was useful for you. Until we meet next time, wish you best of luck. Goodbye.